Good morning and welcome back to my second channel. Welcome back to Jack in the Books. Today I am so excited because I'm gonna have the most nerdy day of all time. Today I am going on a literary tour of Dublin. Self-guided, like we're just gonna go to bookstores, there's an Oscar Wilde memorial statue, like loads of really cool stuff. I think I read that Dublin has over 50 bookshops, so this video could be like 3 hours long. I'm gonna try and tick off as many as I can. I've been asking you guys for recommendations over on Instagram and you pulled through. So I've got a good list, I think, and I actually am here in Dublin because yesterday I had an honorary patronage at Trinity College Dublin's Philosophical Society, which is mad. Like, Oscar Wilde has won this award and somehow this year I was nominated for it for contributions to literature. So in that vein, this is my next contribution to literature, is showing you guys around the Dublin literary scene. Like, look at that. How cool is that? The honorary patronage of Jack Edwards. I know that guy. I rolled up the poster to take it home with me. Of course I kept the poster, by the way. It's a little unfortunate when this starts curling up because it kind of makes me look a bit like an alien, so I'm just gonna try and flatten that. Yesterday was super cool. I got to have my ceremony. I filmed a whole separate video of that, which will be on this channel if you want to go watch it. But today is all about book shopping and doing a literary tour of this city, and I can't wait. So I've planned out a route. I don't know if anyone else does this, but it's so helpful when you want to go and see like lots of different things in a city. Let's say I wanted to go to Stephen's Green shopping centre. You just go onto maps and you can do save and then add it in want to go, and then they all come up in green on your map, so you can basically see like all the places that you want to go to. So these are all the different like bookshops that I've saved, and that's basically going to help us plan out a route. So we're right here. There's a bookshop very close by, so that's where we're going to start. But then I think we're going to go over here to the Oscar Wilde memorial statue and then follow this route all the way around. But yeah, that's a top tip from me. If you have like a limited amount of time to explore a city, that's such an efficient way of doing it and taking off everything that you want to see. It is actually a necessity today to find a new book to read because I finished this one. The one book that I brought with me, I finished on the plane, on the way here. In fact, when I hold it here in the sun, it kind of looks like she's shielding her eyes from the actual sun that is pouring in through this window. It is a beautiful day, but I wanted to read a book by an Irish author on my way to Ireland, so that's what I did, and now I have no books left to read on this trip, so I think it's necessary. So that's my excuse. I'm definitely gonna have to go and buy some books today, and you know what? I'm not complaining, so let's go. This is the book shopping outfit. I have this Barber jacket. This jumper I thrifted years and years ago in Washington DC, and it's like, I think it's from a golf club, Cedar Lake Golf Club. I have never been a member of Cedar Lake Golf Club, but I love this sweater so much. Weekday jeans and trusty Doc Martens, which are in every video that I ever film because they are the comfiest shoes that I own, and I had to work to break those in, and now I wear them everywhere. So let's go. By the way, I love that sign. Ironically, we are going to start the day with the first bookshop being the last bookshop. Now look at this. Oh my goodness. I've died and gone to heaven. The thing is, as much as I love stacked bookshelves, there is nothing better than just stacks of books like that. I love it. I could spend all day here. And what a time to get my B-Reel notification. They really have absolutely everything here. Wow. So this is St. Stephen's Green. Yesterday, did you just trip? Yeah. Did you have a nice trip down there? Yesterday when I was at Trinity College, the whole day I was just trying not to be like, I feel like I'm in normal people. But that's basically how I felt the whole day. There he is, James Joyce. Okay, that person is having a moment. So this here is the Oscar Wilde memorial statue. And Oscar Wilde was a student at Trinity College Dublin. And just across the street is Oscar Wilde's house. There you go. It's actually only open on the weekends to go inside, but I'm content with this little plaque. Do you ever do the thing when you go to like a famous monument and there's a walking tour and someone is like telling people, the tour guide is like telling people all the facts, and you kind of just like loiter and linger to listen? That's what I did at the Oscar Wilde memorial statue, and I found out that it's not painted, but the the reason it's all like colourful is because it's the colours of the different minerals that it's made from. And then right now I'm by this pharmacy, I think it's called Sweeney Pharmacy, and it's featured in James Joyce's Ulysses. So they have lots of like paraphernalia in the window, and I'm just having a big nerd out. There you go, it says where Leopold Bloom bought his lemon soap. It's a weird flex, but okay. And if you're interested, there's the extract from Ulysses where it's featured. This is the next stop, the National Library of Ireland. Update, that was not the National Library of Ireland, this is. If only there had been a sign that made that obvious. Anyway, here we are. God, that's beautiful. Wow. So they have this free exhibition on Yeats, reimagining the library. Nothing is better than a Lego model of a building. And you can see inside. That's so cool. I can't believe that's Lego. I love this. Joyce famously boasted that he wanted to give a picture of Dublin so complete that if the city one day suddenly disappeared from the earth, it could be reconstructed out of my book. So cool.
He wishes for the cloths of heaven. Had I the heavens embroidered cloths and wrought with gold and silver light, the blue and the dim and the dark cloths of night and light and the half-light, I would spread the cloths under your feet. But I, being poor, have only my dreams. I have spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams.
Okay, so it turns out you can't actually go and see the reading rooms, I guess, because obviously people are studying in there. So you can go to the little Yeats exhibit, and honestly, the Lego version of the building, that was enough for me. I was buzzing just with that. So we'll use the Lego to imagine, but I'm sure the reading room is absolutely beautiful, but you need a reading room pass to go in there. So we have made it to the next bookshop. Just from the outside, I'm gonna predict this might become one of my new favourite bookstores, and definitely one of my new favourite places in Dublin. So let's go. Cue the musical montage.
Lips so sweet, they taste like heaven. Eyes so deep and blue. Touch so soft, it is your weapon. I succumb to you. And the sensation that you're giving got me feeling like you're my purpose is making me know.
Okay, so that was a success for me personally, but a failure for my bank balance. But that's okay. And this is my next stop.
Got me feeling like you're my purpose is making me nervous. Back then I thought that I was living, but before you I never knew.
Now we're just walking through Trinity College, Dublin.
Now we are normal people.
She's buzzing. And I'm buzzing too. But isn't this just the most beautiful campus? I want to study here. I'm actually just in full tourist mode right now. This is beautiful. This is our next stop. I love that it's not only the name of the bookshop, but also instructions. There are books upstairs, and that's where I'm gonna go.
That I could ever have a boy like you. Now nothing's better than a boy like you. Boy, you are my silver lining. Storm clouds before you.
Okay, so I feel like the instructions were unclear there because actually the books, ironically, were downstairs. But, and there's a coffee shop upstairs, which was beautiful, such a sun trap, and you can go and work from there. There were lots of people there with laptops, so it'd be such a good co-working space, and that was definitely my favourite bookstore that we've been to so far. I loved it. And Mum would like to let you know that the carrot cake was fantastic. I think someone just laughed at me when I walked past them while I was vlogging, and I'm just gonna own it.
Stop.
So this bookstore is in this stunning arcade. It is very, very charming. There's lots of independent sellers. However, the bookstore was closed. The door would not open. I tried a few times. But you know what? We'll take the L on that one. That's the first L of the trip.
That I could ever have a boy like you. Now nothing's better than a boy like you.
Okay, if you ignore the crane, that's cool. It's kind of cool with the crane too. We just stopped to listen to this for a second. You know, I think it's meant to be very relaxing, but honestly, it's just made me need a wee. And this is what we've come to see, as well as the bathroom. I did go there first. These are just amazing. Wow, look at that. Can you believe that's from the 15th century? Wow. These are just so intricate. Look at these snuff bottles. Now people just have vape pens. This is so interesting. So if you were a calligrapher, that was held in very high regard, but you'd have to sign your name with a self-deprecating term to humble yourself before God. How interesting. And then here is Christchurch Cathedral. Looking very pretty, I have to say. And this is our next stop, the Gutter Bookshop, on this very nice little street. And this is the quote where it gets its name.
Always imagine a prince charming at me, falling, be the queen of his heart.
We just walked down along the water and I found out that Temple Bar is not one place like I thought it was. I just assumed Temple Bar was a pub. It's actually a whole area with lots of bars in it. Hang on. This one is the Temple Bar. My confusion is real. But look, it's so lovely here. And this right here is the library project. This right here is the Halfpenny Bridge, and that's what's currently happening. I tried. Honestly, that was a great experience. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And now, guess what we're doing? Going to a bookshop. This is the Winding Stair. There you go, Dublin, UNESCO City of Literature. So this is the Icon Walk, which works to create original images of a wide range of Irish cultural figures and icons. So these are what's on the walls. I love number 5, oddballs, crackpots, and assorted genius. That's a personal favorite. Tag yourself. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen nicer streets in my life, but we'll have a look. Here we have Bram Stoker, who wrote Dracula. What a cool guy. We have George Bernard Shaw and Edna O'Brien, and also this bird. Sure. Then Patrick Kavanagh, James Joyce, and Seamus Heaney. Oh, that was really cool actually. And now we are walking down O'Connell Street to the final bookstore of the day. I think actually this is a bookstore too, but we're not being tempted. Also, there's a giant knitting needle over there. Okay, update, we are going in. That took no convincing whatsoever. Okay, Book Talk. How cool is that? Okay, back to the original plan. Giant knitting needle. Cool. So I googled it. It's 120 meters tall. That'd be a bloody nightmare if that fell over. There it is. Okay. Kind of killed my shot. This is my first ever Guinness, and I'm nervous.
Push him away! I'm still talking. Gary, leave her alone.
Okay, it's good. It's good, and this is the perfect place to have it, right? Apparently this is Sally Rooney's favourite pub, so now it's my favourite pub. And actually, I'm fine. So this is the Molly Malone statue. Oh, it's a video. Mum called it the Molly May statue, which I think is so funny. It's Molly Malone. Tommy. People seem to touch a certain part of the statue more than other parts.
That I could ever